Next up is Jon Gould with Stop Applying for Jobs.
Hi. Right, hi everyone. I'm going to talk to you about why you should stop applying for jobs. The recruiter in the room saying don't do it, but anyway. Just quickly who I am. I'm John. I've been a Django recruiter since 2008. So what version, like 0.1 or 9 or something, I don't know, something like 0.96 I think it was. Founder of Foxley Talent. We specialise in purely recruiting Python and Django engineers across the UK, Europe and the United States. We donate to the DSF and are corporate members there. We pretty much... That's something that we're really proud of, and I pretty much put this badge on everything we do. You can get one as well if you donate, so yeah, do that. I also, last year, was invited to be an individual member of the DSF and organise community events like the Django Social, which hopefully a few of you made it to last night. Here we go. Right, so what I mean by stop applying for jobs is stop just purely applying for jobs online, sending your CV into an application and waiting for feedback. Like, just real quick case study, I advertised a role last year, and I just want a quick show of hands. This is a generic remote job, Python Django stack. Who thinks, anyone want to shout out a number of like applications you reckon I received? Higher. No. Yeah, so basically received like almost, over 1,400 applicants for this role. It's, how do you stand out amongst that? The number itself, like you whittle it down, and we did a study, like look, this number exactly, we ended up putting 4 people forward for a job. The person who got it was somebody who actually met at DjangoCon last year. So it doesn't, applying to jobs doesn't always work. It's about the networks and the people that you meet. That number is filled with people who will have a really, will tick every box you want, a really good CV. But actually, this person I did an interview with turns out to just have a Deepfake AI filter over their face. Does not look like, that every time you moved, you could see the real face behind it being hidden. I recorded a full story about that on YouTube, which you can sort of, if you follow that, you can go and see like the actual what happened, and poses the big question about why as well. But you're competing against that. So what should you do instead? You've got it? So it's about being more than a CV and inbox, being more than a faceless application. But what you want to be is like, be real life, be true, use the connections you make, like from being here this week, like connect to people and share your experience online and being everything that AI can't. That's how you get yourself noticed. Networking is the way to secure your jobs. Now, not just when you're looking, but when you're not looking is more important, by building up and the trust and the relationships that will see you through when you do need a bit of help or you do decide to make a job change. How to do this? Post sort of regularly. I try and post every day, but that's my sort of thing. Be yourself. Try not to use ChatGPT. Definitely don't use deepfake faces. Message people. If you've met somebody this week, like just give them a little message and say, "Hey, nice to meet you. Thanks for the chat," or I've learned this from your talk, and those sort of things. Stay in touch. In the future, it will come back and help you when you're ready. Really simply, like if anyone's got the LinkedIn app on their phone, there's a really simple way to do it. Yeah, if you go to the search bar and click in that on your phone, you'll see this little icon on the right-hand side, and that takes you to basically an option where you can either have your phone, your QR code scanned, and the person you're with can join, add you to their network, or you can scan their code and it connects you really quickly. So you don't have to worry about spelling of names, that sort of thing. And you can, so do it, show it to the person next to you, make a connection, and it's a nice and easy way to do it, which isn't too intrusive. But do that and help yourself or your future self by connecting and networking today. This is my contact details if you want to get in touch, or I deleted the last page. Anyway, that's how you get hold of me. I was going to throw another QR code, but you don't need that. This is me. Anyway, thank you.